I want to thank our returning subscribers, our new subscribers. We appreciate you. We thank you so much for subscribing to our channel, commenting, liking our videos. We don't take it for granted, guys. And I also want to tell you, we always pray for you. I always tell you that God blesses you, God enlarges you, God protects you and shields you. We don't take it for granted. And now today, guys, I'm going to talk about something that I observed. You know, something I've learned in life. People can mean bad things to you, but God changes it for good. Like we read in the Bible about these 12 sons of Jacob, and they really wanted bad things to happen to their brother, and they sold him to the rod of slavery to be a slave, and later God blessed him, and they later bow before him. In other words, people can wish you bad. People can actually come to the social media and say how bad the country is, how bad the people are, and discourage others from coming to your country. And they actually think by doing so, no one will be interested in coming to your country, and no one will come to see what is good in your country, and no one will believe that that country is safe and good. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the travel advisories that were offered to people not to go to Jamaica. And by the way, guys, you know the reason why I'm talking about this is because yesterday I shot a video and people came to the comment, is it yesterday or the day before yesterday, when I was talking about the great projects that Jamaica is undertaking and how those projects are going to transform Jamaica to be a place for tourism attraction, to be the place that is growing day by day. And people came in the comment section and they told me that by the time these projects were starting, the travel advisories started coming in. When there were no constructions, when there was nothing that was being seen going on in Jamaica and actually uplifting the people of Jamaica, there were no travel advisories. But when Jamaica seemed to grow, seemed to develop, seemed to go somewhere, the travel advisories were full. But I have started by telling you, what people intend for you, God changes it for good. This is because the last 2 years, I have seen in your comments, in my comment section, told by the Jamaican people that the number of tourism or the number of tourists visiting Jamaica increased day by day. In spite of the travel advisories, in spite of the many media announcements that Jamaica is not safe, people flooded Jamaica. People came, tourists came to Jamaica in large numbers. And not even that. We had our own African YouTubers changing completely the perspective of the people, the belief of the people. And I want to say thank you to our African subscribers, because the minute they arrived in Jamaica, they completely changed the perspective of people and the belief of people. Look at Dimwango. She arrived in Jamaica when these travel advisories were very high. People are being told, do not go to Jamaica. Jamaica is not safe. Jamaica is full of kidnapping. Jamaica is full of this and that. But these African YouTubers disagreed with the travel advisories and entered Jamaica. And by the time they were entering Jamaica, all of us, we were wondering, what is happening to these YouTubers? Because we thought these travel advisories were actually right. And most people were telling them, be safe, be careful, do not do this, do not do this. But when the Mango arrived in Jamaica and she stayed in Trenchtown, the area that was told it was the worst, and we saw her moving along the streets of Trenchtown, we saw her going going to the market alone. We saw her moving from one house to the other alone. We saw her moving in between the places alone. Then I asked myself, why do people give these travel advisories? Is it really because the country is not safe, or is there a hidden agenda to discourage people from visiting these areas so that since they depend on tourism, their economy can go down so that they can be oppressed? I really asked myself that question because I could not believe it when I saw Dimwango moving on the streets of Trenchtown and Kingston and going around to do shopping and moving from one place to the other, and the people embracing her, people actually enjoying around the streets dancing and having a good time, and people were ready to help her, and people are ready to talk with her, and people are ready to assist her in any way. Then I said, Jamaica is a great land. I don't understand why these travel advisories. Guys, remember that Dimwango stayed in Jamaica almost for half a year. Nothing happened to her. We didn't hear anything happening to Dimwango, and she, most of the times, I can say she was alone, moving around the streets of Trenchtown, going to the market, going to other places in the rural areas, and nothing happened to her. And I really said, we should be very careful on what we hear in the media. We should not take what we hear in the media seriously, because I have come to learn a lot of the Jamaican people, a lot of the characteristic of the Jamaican people and their behavior, and they are rad, they are friendly people, they are loving people, they are great people, and I really wondered why the media was actually offering these travel advisories. The other person that I saw going to Jamaica during this period is Sean R.A.M. Remember that Dimwango stayed in Jamaica for quite some time, and then she came back to Kenya and she actually told Sean R.A.M. about Jamaica. And Sean R.A.M. Dimwango went back to Jamaica and Sean R.A.M. joined her. And I could see, by the way, Sean R.A.M. was walking around the streets of Trenchtown alone. And she could go to so many places alone. And even when she went to Ocho Rio, she was going to the Dan River, the Dan Falls alone. And completely nothing happened to her. And this made me to believe that sometimes it's not good to hear what the media tells us. It's not good to listen to what the media tells us, because most of the times, I think these news are sometimes propaganda to actually make people fear, make people feel that wherever they are going, it's not safe. And therefore they cannot go, and therefore that economy of that land will go down. It's like the way we hear here in Africa. So many things are told about Africans, and pictures are shown of the very, very desperate people that those people go to those areas where there is a lot of desperation and a lot of problems and a lot of poverty, and they go and show how Africa is poor, how Africans are dying of hunger, how Africans are helpless and hopeless. So I realized that sometimes this media news can be very, very misleading. So Sean R.A.M. enjoyed her stay in Jamaica, and we could see her socializing with different people. Actually, the first day she arrived, she met people who are actually directing her on where to go in the Pegasus Hotel. Is it Pegasus Hotel? And she was being told, go to this area. She went to Emancipation Park, and she was enjoying herself, and people are ready to assist her. People are ready to direct her. People are friendly. People are very warm and welcoming. So it is very, very wrong for the media to come and portray that a certain area is dangerous, a certain area should not be visited, a certain area is this and this, when for sure it's not true. The other person that went to Jamaica to actually tell us the real tingo is Oldmire. Maya went to different places in Jamaica, from one place to the other. She could even accompany Cora Smith. They go along the river, they cook. He could go around on the streets of Kingston, on the streets of other dangerous areas. And nothing happened to Maya. Actually, he went to one of the places that is considered to be dangerous. And completely nothing happened to Maya. Meaning that sometimes, like I have said, the media can be very, very misleading. Remember, they had gone with the wife, Miss Trudy, and they went from one place to the other in the whole lot of Jamaica. And they really proved to people that the media is not always right. The media can be misleading. People can mistake a country for what it is not. And now we are talking about a Jamaica that is going to go places, that is rising day by day, that is transforming day by day, that is growing day by day. And if these people never went to Jamaica, we would not have known Jamaica. We would not have appreciated the culture, the food, the many beautiful places in Jamaica, the great land of Jamaica, the agricultural produce, the production, the minerals that are produced in Jamaica, the mountains, the rivers, the forests. We would not have known these places. So sometimes it is good to actually put aside the fear and go and see for yourself the place that is considered dangerous and cannot be, people are not supposed to go. There are so many days or times Kenya has been considered a dangerous place. There are travel advisories that have been given on behalf of Kenya. Like this time we had the youth demonstrating, and there are so many things that were being spoken, that people are being killed, people are being done this. But when you come to the ground, the youth were demonstrating peacefully, and there were no, apart from the police being very, very rough on the youth, there was nothing dangerous. But people keep on giving travel advisories to African countries, to those countries that are considered to be poor. But we find that there are so many dangerous places in the countries we consider developed. But yet, people are not given travel advisories. So it's like these travel advisories are actually supposed to be something to hinder others from visiting some areas and going to some areas. It is so ironical. It is so bad. And I said I'm going to shoot this video because I was so surprised by the different people that have gone to Jamaica and what they have shown us and the people they have interacted with, and they have taught us that Jamaica is a great place. So sometimes it is very, very important to consider going yourself to a place and proving for yourself rather than listening to the media and what the media is portraying and the information the media is giving us, which can be misleading and sometimes wrong. We have seen Jamaica as a safe place to go. We have seen Jamaica is a very, very beautiful land. We have seen Jamaica is one of the greatest tourism attraction area. And in spite of these travel advisories, so many people flocked in Jamaica because Jamaica has really beaten all the odds to prove the media wrong, to prove the people who talk wrong. Because it has proved time and again that it is a safe place to go. We have seen even the white people, like when Shonarwa had visited the Dan Falls, there were so many people that were on the beaches and where that fall was. Actually, they were enjoying themselves at the fall, and there was nothing that was happening to them. Meaning that this is a place that is safe to travel, that is safe to go, that is a nice, great place to visit, and I cannot wait to one day visit Jamaica. And I really wanted to congratulate our African brothers and sisters who proved the media wrong, who proved those who are talking wrong, who proved that Jamaica is a great land, who proved that Jamaica is a safe place, who proved that we can go to Jamaica and have a great time and enjoy ourselves without any danger. And I want to say that Jamaica is one of the safest places I have seen, because I have watched so many videos of the people that have gone there and people that have visited there, and I can for sure say it's a safe place to be. So Jamaica to the world, just like we said yesterday, you are a small nation. You are very microscopic, but you are doing great things. You are overcoming all the odds to be the best country in the whole world, to be economically stable, to be financially stable, to be a place for us all to flock there and have a good time. So I really appreciate those that went there and actually taught us what Jamaica is, who Jamaicans are, and what a great land it is. So guys, today's video will be actually very short, because I wanted to talk about that, because I felt it is very important to say what I have observed over the durations that I've been watching the people in Jamaica, the people of Jamaica, the great land of Jamaica, and the people who have gone to visit Jamaica, and I've really observed and seen. It is a great land. It's a safe land. It's a wonderful land. The perspective of Jamaica has been changed by the people who went there and taught us that Jamaica is a great land. Jamaica is the place to be. Jamaica is the place to visit. And I want to say, soon and very soon, just like somebody said in the comment section, Jamaica will be the next Dubai. People will be competing to go to Jamaica, because it has proved time and again that it is a great destination area. We are just waiting for the projects that are underway to complete, so that Jamaica can be able to hold so many tourists. Jamaica can be able to uplift its economy. Jamaica can be able to stand on its own, financially stable, so that it can start developing itself and building different places, so that we can have a Dubai in the Caribbean, and that will be Jamaica. Jamaica, we really appreciate the land of Jamaica and the people of Jamaica. You have taught us how to be loving. You have taught us how to be humble. You have taught us how to work hard. You have taught us so many things. I can say I have learned multiple things. You have taught us how to respect who we are. You have taught us how to respect where we come from. You have taught us how to respect our culture. You have taught us how to respect our land and love it with all our hearts, with all our might, with all our soul, and defend it to the maximum. We have learned a lot from you, thanks to the people that came to visit Jamaica and actually overlooked all the travel advisories that were offered. We would not have known these great people. We would not have learned the much we have learned. Even we have learned about your food and how great it is. By the way, one of these days I'm going to prepare Jamaican food, because we have actually come to appreciate the great food of Jamaica, the wonderful, let me not use the word great, the wonderful and tasty food of Jamaicans. And we have seen these people are proud of everything that they have, that they are, that they cook. They are great people. And therefore, I have decided to shoot this video to declare Jamaica is free to go. Jamaica is a great land. Jamaicans are loving people. Jamaicans are great, wonderful people. And now, I think I'll stop at that. See you during the next video.